Hey guys, I guess this is gonna be kind of a part two of my last video, I guess. I just kind of remembered that, I don't know, maybe it would be good for someone to hear, like, what I went through, like, to share what happened to me my freshman year. So, um, it's like I had fun, I had a good time my freshman year of college, but at the same time, it was kind of the worst year of my life, a little bit. Because, okay, so this is what happened. After I graduated high school, I cut all my hair off. I, I went natural and I cut all my hair down really low and I was bald pretty much. And I don't know if you ever done that. Maybe some of you natural girls out there have been through this, but it's like it takes a shot to your confidence. Like, you're doing it, to have your hair not have chemicals in it and have healthy hair and stuff like that. But at the same time, you don't have any hair and nobody's gonna like you because you don't have any hair and you're ugly because you don't have any hair, which is not true, but that's what goes on in your head. So I was going through all of that before I started my freshman year. So I got into school and I kind of didn't feel confident, like, at all. So I kind of faked it and I just acted like I, felt good about myself, and eventually I forgot that I was faking and I did feel good about myself. So that was good, but in the beginning it was really hard. It's hard to, go up to people and talk to them because you're like, I look this way, whatever. So that was difficult. And basically how I dealt with it was fake it till you make it. That's pretty much how I deal with a lot of stuff. I don't know if that's good or not. Um, my butt hurts, sorry. Oh, okay. What else? What was I saying? Oop, brain fart. Okay, so then I started classes and I wasn't doing as well. Like, I was getting C's and stuff, and I had always gotten A's and B's. Like, I graduated with like a 3.7, and I was not doing so well when I got to school because it was just harder. I wasn't used to it. It's that transition phase that a lot of people struggle through, and I was one of them. One mistake I made was not getting help from anybody, which would have probably really helped me, especially my first semester. Because first, my advisor, this woman, let me take like 18 credits. Don't take 18 credits. If you are starting college, take 12 credits. 12, that's it. Don't take more than 12. Maybe 13 if you have that one credit, like freshman class, whatever. Oh, I was taking 18 credits and I could not handle all the work. I just couldn't. I didn't know how. I didn't know how to survive. I was just like, oh my gosh. And then, very unfortunately, my grandma passed away like the beginning of November. So I just was like she was, really important to me and raised me up and stuff like that. So it was like a very tragic thing, and I just felt depressed and I just felt horrible. Like, I didn't want to live either. I wasn't like suicidal or anything. It was just like depression. So like that's what kind of ruined my first semester almost. But I didn't want to come back to school. I didn't want to keep going, but I knew that my grandma would have wanted me to do it. Plus I have a scholarship. So if you, give up your scholarship, that's it. Like, you don't have money to go to school anymore. So I definitely had to come back, and I just kind of did the rest of the semester. I didn't do well at all. Like, I got on academic probation after that first semester, and I almost lost my scholarship over it. So that was just really hard. So um I don't really even I guess I kind of block some of that out. Like, if something like that happens to you, you just have to get through it the best way you can. I'm glad that I went back to school and I didn't stop, because I feel like I might not have gotten a chance to go back like I did, because I have a scholarship, like a full scholarship. So it's like something that you can't pass up. Like, I had to keep going. So I guess that was good to have something to keep me going. Plus I had friends, my two best friends in school. Actually, I had three best friends that semester. and you know, I had them to talk to and stuff like that, so I wasn't all alone. But it's just a really hard thing to go through, and if something like that happens to you, it makes you stronger in the end. You just have to just ride it out, and you know, find people to get your mind off things and make sure you enjoy yourself as much as possible. It's just like, it's just one of the hardest things to go through. So if you get through it strong, then you'll be stronger in the end. So I just wanted to, I guess, say that. I'm not sure what I'm saying. But then my second semester, I took 12 classes because I wanted to, you know, really focus and really do better. And I did a lot better than I did my first semester, but it wasn't enough to like keep my scholarship, so I had to end up appealing. I wrote a letter of appeals saying what had happened my first semester and everything about my grandma and stuff, and they gave me a another semester of probation to keep it up. My second semester was really hard. The biggest mistake I made on that semester is I didn't have my study skills down. Like, it's like you have to have this focus. Like my boyfriend taught me this. You have to get in this zone where you're gonna complete your work, and like that's the only way you can defeat procrastination. Really, the only way you can defeat procrastination is focus and determination, and like just you just have to get over yourself and do it, which is very, very difficult. Of course, if it wasn't difficult, then procrastination wouldn't be a problem for anyone. So and a lot of times my other mistake was kind of like when I did procrastinate and I ended up, you know, staying up writing a paper or not doing well on something because I procrastinated and I should have done it earlier. Instead of just, you know, getting to work and working on the next thing, I just sat there and felt bad for myself. And I just sat there and felt like I was not doing well, and I was like, I'm stupid, I'm gonna fail out of college, and halfway failed already. Like, I just got down on myself instead of ignoring the negative and just going forward with the positive. I kind of just did that. So if you can help it, I mean, just you need to keep yourself in a positive mindset, because beating up yourself after you do something bad isn't going to help it get any better. It's going to help the next thing you do feel worse. And then you get to the mindset. It's like a downward spiral. And then you get to the mindset, it's like, what if I do try really hard and I fail? That means I'm really stupid, or that means something really, you know, a lot worse. So that happens. And I guess I want to just show someone out there that, you know, that internal mindset that you get is very powerful, and two, everybody does it. Everybody does it. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about, you know, what it's like to keep getting D's in a class you're really trying in. Nobody talks about stuff like that. And that's the main thing that you need to know, that you're not alone. So you can, you know, if you work hard and get better, like, don't get down on yourself about it. Just keep trying, because if you get down about it, then you're just never going to get better at anything. So you should just do that. Just, like, it's one thing to try to find somebody to talk to, and another thing to just have sometimes you just need that inner strength and that inner will to change, and that's what's going to get you through, because sometimes all you have is yourself to rely on, especially, you know, if you're hours away at school or something like that. Yeah, it's approaching 10 minutes, so I'm gonna cut it off now. I might make another video, I don't know. I hope I'm making sense. Thank you guys for watching, and I have a blog, it's beautylit.blogspot.com, and I have a Twitter, and I'll put it down there if you guys want to, like, tell me what you want me to talk about or something like that. I would love that. So thanks. Bye.